guys, welcome back. I'm Charles, mXrevival, mXrevival.com. Today I have a huge surprise for you guys and our YZ300 build, Project Disruptor. A lot of you guys are new, so you probably didn't even know I had a YZ300 build going on. Well, I sure do, and it's shaping up to be one gnarly machine. So I have a few old videos on Project Disruptor. I'm gonna go ahead and leave those in the description below. If you wanna get caught up, you can go ahead and do so. Now, just to get you caught up on Project Disruptor, this YZ300 is being built for a restaurant owner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This restaurant is called Anchor Hoagies. Maybe you guys have eaten there. And when this bike is all done, some of you already know, I'm gonna fly my fat ass out there and deliver this bike to the customer. So if you wanna meet me there, we don't have a date yet, but I would love to meet you. We'll have some hoagies. You can check out Project Disruptor when she's all done. That's gonna be one hell of a day. So Project Disruptor originally started as a bone stock 2009 YZ250. It was absolutely clapped out. Everything on the outside looked a hell of a lot better than everything on the inside. Starting with what you see here, we have a Millennium Technologies YZ300 M-Spec kit. This is basically a bolt-on jug and piston and gaskets and everything you need to turn your YZ250 into a YZ300. Slap it on, instant YZ300. The engine was, of course, assembled by Jim Hasker Racing Engines in Sutter Creek, California. Jimmy went ahead and rebuilt the crank, micro-polished the transmission, and went ahead and installed all brand new OEM components in the transmission itself, transmission gears, the bearings, clutch, you name it. All of those parts were given to us by my friends Grant, Ben, and Gerald Langston down at Langston Motorsports in Southern California. Thank you very much, guys. Needless to say, this sucker is absolutely fresh and ready to shred. Now, sitting on top of our YZ300 engine is a latest gen fathead racing cylinder head. This is the most recent cut and design for the YZ, and these cylinder heads also come with a couple of interchangeable domes to completely custom tune your engine's power profile as well as optimize the power that it does make. And if you hadn't noticed, the mXrevival logo, aka custom engraving on this thing, is absolutely badass. And to wrap things up to this point and get you all caught up to speed with what we've done so far, the entire bike's theme is black and gray, and that's it. It is extremely hard to do. There are so many things on the bike that need to be zinc plated, chemically blackened, painted gray, you name it. It's really tough, but I think it's going pretty damn well so far. So before I show you the absolutely badass parts that we're highlighting in today's video, if you'd like to try any of the things I've mentioned, I will also leave those in addition to those videos mentioned in the description below. You can go ahead and check out how to do these coatings at home yourself. I did these right here in the shop myself, and you can also learn how to chemically blacken all your zinc plated parts. I also did that right here in-house, and I can show you guys the exact tools you need to do it too. There's nothing cooler than doing things this in-depth on your dirt bikes by yourself, and each and every single one of you guys has the power to do exactly that. All right, I hope you're ready. What I'm about to show you is absolutely ridiculous. It is so sick. It is really going to just kick this bike off. I think all of our minds are about to be blown, yours including mine. Having said that, let's dig in. So why don't we go ahead and start with this unbelievable suspension from Ride JBI in Southern California. My boy JB absolutely killed this. These forks look unfreaking believable. We have matte black hard anodized fork tubes. We've got the DLC coated lowers. We have the gray coated lugs. We did these here in-house as mentioned, as well as some chemically blackened hardware in the lugs, also done in-house. These forks, can you guys see this on the bike? You're gonna see it in this video. So guys, these forks are absolutely unreal. JB, you slaughtered these forks. I appreciate you. Let's check out the shock. So there you have it, another thing of beauty and another work of art. This is also a collected of in-house coated parts down below, hard anodized upper body. This is actually the stock spring. It was a really cool color gray, and for a number of years, the Yamahas actually came with this titanium spring. So this is just the natural raw titanium color. It's super light, and it ended up looking really, really good in this setup. There are also a couple vapor blasted components. We did those in-house as well. Those were the fork tops where the clicker adjustment is, and also the high speed and low speed compression adjuster on the shock. These are typically anodized blue or some fancy color from the factory, and of course it just didn't fit the motif we have going on here. We've been making jokes around the shop about this fork and shock. We've been calling it Bruce Wayne suspension, aka Batman. These things are just so stealthy. I also want to send a huge shout out to my boy Cameron at Prime MX. If it wasn't for him, we'd have a super ugly yellow or some peach colored bumper in here. You can get these actually dyed black Prime MX shock bumpers right from primemx.com, and that is the finishing touch on a piece like this. All right, now there is no way in hell you can run a set of forks like that without stepping up your triple clamp game. So I have waited several weeks to open these until I could do it with you guys. So I'm going to show you the new triple clamps right now. I haven't seen them, and I think we're in for a very special treat. All right, here goes nothing. What do we have? Oh, a little swag. Thanks, buddy. Watch me drop these on the ground right now. Oh my God. So sick. Oh, dude. You guys ain't ready, man. Holy hell. Billy, what have you done? Guys, this is the all-new split triple clamp that is specifically for the two-stroke Yamahas, YZ250s and 125s. They have a special fork tube diameter. I don't even know what to say. This is ridiculous. Holy crap. Look at how whittled away and incredibly light that is. Black steering stem, OEM bearing pressed on the bottom. Holy crap. He's got a spot for, looks like a steering damper. That is the sickest set of triple clamps I've ever laid eyes on. Guys, this is titanium hardware too. It's freaking weightless. Looks like they've already applied some anti-seize as well, so that's really great. When you have dissimilar metals, titanium and aluminum, you are subject to corrosion, so that's a nice touch. Dissimilar metals is just when you have two different types of alloys in constant contact with each other. Oh, look at that. Special engravings. mXrevival, Project Disruptor. Oh my God. All right guys, so the big challenge has been every time I get a part, I either need to coat it or chemically blacken it or zinc plate it or something. I have like a lot of labor intensive prep. These are going right on the bike. Even the tie bolts look a lot like the gray that the bike already has going on. So I don't think I need to do anything with this hardware. It would be a little bit ridiculous to swap out titanium for steel bolts. Billy, dude, what the hell, man? This is ridiculous. Very nice touch. OEM Yamaha upper bearing as well, so you get new bearings with these clamps. A little bit anti-seize and of course directions, but sometimes, you know, men don't know how to read. Now, if you're wondering what the whole idea is behind a split triple clamp rather than a solid mating surface where they pinch the forks, they actually bind less as your forks travel in. You can't see it, but your forks are ever so slightly bowed. They're not perfectly straight, and the further out they are, the more bowed they are. So as your forks compress and the lower stanchions go into the upper tubes, the split clamp design actually reduces some of the drag and binding as your suspension is working. And as we all know, any drag and binding when your suspension is working is subject to make your bike handle like crap. So those clamps have a lot going for them. They are ultra whittled down. They have the spot for the damper, custom engravings, black stem, come with bearings, titanium hardware, split clamp design, and I happen to know that Billy is currently working on or has all of the latest gen 4-strokes already made, except for Suzuki. Billy, we need Suzuki clamps. I keep telling you I have a set of clamps here in the shop for the RMZ. Guys, let's pester Billy and get him to make some RMZ clamps, shall we? Truth be told, I am so geeked out on the clamps Billy sent that these are actually going to be going up on mXrevival website as well. We're going to cover the full model range, and I couldn't be more excited. Those things are absolutely unbelievable. So go ahead and check out mXrevival.com to learn more, or head over to Luxon MX and check them out yourselves. Guys, that's not even it. I got one more thing to show you. So we have this badass set of triple clamps. We have these unbelievable forks and shock. Now, you still can't steer the bike without a set of handlebars, right? So that's where my man Jason Gerald at Phoenix Handlebars come in. Phoenix Handlebars is a relatively new company in the MX world. You guys are gonna love what JG's doing. Everything he does has such a designer feel. Let me show you what I mean. First thing you see when you open a brand new set of Phoenix Handlebars is the care put into the wrapping. You got the black tissue paper sealed with the gold stamp of Phoenix. Let's see what Jason sent us, shall we? All right, we got the 50/50 Phoenix grips, black and white. These are a medium compound, really cozy. Every set comes with free safety wire, which is kick-ass. Not only that, but the safety wire is gold. I'll be saving these for myself. Thank you very much, Jason. Pretend like you never saw that. And these will be going on the bike because they're black. Per usual, always a very nice, heartfelt, handwritten note from the owner. Guys, gold pen, gold paper clip, gold seal on the tissue paper. Very designer. Some decals. Oh. All right, so I've had this box for admittedly about a year, and I just opened it today for the very first time, and now I understand why Jason was kind of bummed when I said I was going to wait for this video, because he did some extra special things in here. So Jason, if you're watching this video, I can tell you stuffed some extra goodies in the box. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much, buddy. So may as well just show everybody what it is. I did not realize you had grip donuts. This is pretty cool. Got the black and white in a nice little package. Feels like some swaggy and large. Oh yeah. My first official Phoenix swag. This is a Gildan t-shirt as well. These are my favorite. Thank you, Jason. If you guys know anything about t-shirt brands, try to make your own clothes, or have preferences on shirts, these are by far the longest lasting, least shrinking t-shirts you can buy. Oh, some more swaggy. Oh, what was that? Chapstick? Well done, Jason. Well done. Don't Don't mind if I do. Fantastic. Honestly, this is pretty awesome to keep in your gear bag. Sometimes you go riding in the wind and the sun burns your face off. So thank you, Jason. Nice touch. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The bars. So the cool thing about Jason's bars is he offers two different types. They have the fat bars and then they have the 7/8. Fat bars are 1.1 inch. Black and gold, baby. Look at that. Very designer. So back to the bends and the bar sizes. He has two bar sizes and only one bend. There's one bend whether you go with the big bar and one bend whether you go with the 7/8 bar. The only thing that's different is the height. They have a 70 mil, 80 mil, 90 mil, and a 100 mil. So they just get taller and shorter depending on what your needs are. My personal favorite are the 70s. The lower the better. The lower my bars are, the better I turn. But the cool thing about the single bend and the multiple heights, for me at least, is that I can put this bar on any of my motorcycles. There are 6 of them right behind this camera, and no matter which bike I get on, I have the feeling of comfortability between each. They all feel the same. Maybe I can raise or lower the height. That's a really nice feature, but as far as the bend, I always feel comfortable because they're all the same. Guys, I think we have a winning combination here. You're starting to see it. And one last thing, Jason let me know that since the gold and black doesn't exactly match this bike, even though it is beautiful, he's gonna make us a special bar pad. So check him out, reach out if you need a special bar pad. I'm not sure if he does that for just everybody, but he does have you covered on bars, grips, safety wire, donuts, chapstick, and swag. So Jason, thank you too, brother. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. You guys ready to see this stuff on the bike? All right, fine, talk me into it. Alright, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Billy, JB, Jason, thank you guys so much for making this bike extra special for me, for everyone watching. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I see many more beautiful bike builds in the future. You guys are masters of your craft. Put us all together, beautiful things happen. In closing, guys, be sure to check out everyone that contributed in today's video and everyone I mentioned earlier on. I'll go ahead and list all the information in the description below. Additionally, if you like the mXrevival twist on things, you can check out mXrevival.com. I am so insanely geeked out on the bars and the clamps. Those are actually going to be making their way to the mXrevival website. And before I go, if you think we did a good job in today's video, I would love it if you could please like, subscribe, hell, even share this. It would mean the world to all of us. Much, much more to come on Project Disruptor. We are not done yet. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.